Tonight, I'm reviewing a perfectly normal, ordinary horror film. Nothing crazy here at all. Nothing. We have witches, snakes, fog, blood, black magic, shape-shifting, pig people, the thing from Eraserhead, screaming and fighting fireballs, unspecial effects, lizard tongue tattoos, baby munching while that baby is still in the womb, and oh yeah, there's this. That's a floating, detachable vampire head with organs attached. Perfectly normal? Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the HellBound Horror Show. Mystics in Bali has grown a cult following over the years, and I was first made aware of it in 2010 when Cinemassacre reviewed it for Monster Madness. It's Cinemassacre's Monster Madness. It's one of those weird films that people who like weird and bad films tend to gravitate towards. Now, I'm not saying that Mystics in Bali is a bad film, but it is a culture shock for sure, and the low budget and low production value definitely show. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about the plot. There is a plot, right? There has to be a plot, right? Now, the plot may be hard to follow. This is an Indonesian film made for a Western audience. These are very Eastern ideas and a very Eastern story trying to be adapted and translated to a Western market. Let's just say some things were lost in translation. We have Kathy here, who is an author from the United States visiting Bali. She's writing a book about black magic and witchcraft. She's already done her research on voodoo and is now focusing on liak, the black magic of Bali. She meets Mahendra, her love interest, who is knowledgeable on the subject. He introduces her to the dark witch, who asks for blood in exchange for this awesome tattoo from her lizard tongue. Kathy sees the witch every night and grows powerful in the way of liak. She uses the power to shapeshift into a pig. Kathy finds out that she may be murdering people at night, as once she gets to the witch, she can't remember anything after. Oh yeah, she's sick and isn't feeling well, but the witch makes her feel better at night or something. And if it sounds like I'm stumbling over the plot, just know that I'm doing a much better job of telling the story than the actual movie does. The witch begins to take the head of Kathy off of her body and eat unborn children with it. I hate when that happens. The blood of the youth keeps the witch young. If she eats the blood of 3 unborn children, she will become immortal and unstoppable. Good thing that there's this good religious wizard type guy who tries to stop her with an epic, unspecial effects bonanza. This movie is actually really cool. Yeah, I don't get or understand the cultural or religious significance. However, if you take the film at face value and go along for the ride, it can be enjoyable. The pacing is god-awful, but the film could be enjoyed more with multiple people. Real quick, the floating head and organs thing is actually pretty ingrained in Southeast Asian folklore. It's a cultural spooky monster, so to say, and that's always cool to see what other cultures find scary. There's not a ton to say about Mystics in Bali that hasn't already been said. At times it feels like an episode of the Power Rangers, but at other times it's a spooky, strange insight into another culture's beliefs. Pictures say 1,000 words, and this film's images say more than I ever could. It's a crazy, messy ride of a film, so only check it out if you truly love the strange and surreal. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Stay healthy, stay safe, and take care, everyone.